Hello, 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 hello. Let me quickly check if all of the streams are working. Yes, Twitch is extremely contrasted like usual. What about the other streams? Let me take a quick look. Is it lagging? Looks like it's a little laggy for me. It's a bit confusing sometimes. Hey Balor, how are you, brother? Hope you're having a great day. Is the stream laggy? It's lagging a bit for me when I'm checking it. I never know. It's like maybe I should just always check on my phone. That might be a better idea. No. Okay. Well, if you're saying it's not laggy, I'll just trust you. I'll hope that the YouTube short stream is the same. Cool. So, I guess I'll take these off. Only need them for the sound. Cool. So, as you can see by the stream title, we have closed our first client. So, I was thinking of doing a little bit of work on their stuff today. Want to make sure I do a good job. Want to prioritize it over other stuff. I'm not going to do everything on stream. I'm going to have to work on some of it off stream. Yay. Yes. This is true. We're going to have to... I'll do some stuff on stream, but not all of it. We'll have to do some stuff off stream. Let me check our email campaign, so I could update you on the progress of that. I also wanted to show you the email video sales letter that I made, so that maybe it could help some people out. Not sure who's gonna care, but for anybody that does care, I think it'll be a good watch. It's not fully done because I'm gonna try to customize it per client by using their website, but yeah, no, that is what I'm probably gonna do. So you'll see there's gonna be some blank space. I'll talk about it again when I say it. So our campaign. Still remembering the rejection? Yes. It never leaves you. So, how's our campaign doing? So we've still only got one reply, and so far we have sent 18 emails. So that's fine. One reply, 18 emails. 18 emails is not a lot to judge the reply rate off of, especially because some of those were sent today. Some people take a few days to reply. No worries. So it's still early to be able to tell, but otherwise, seems fine. Oh, how you doing today, Balor? Anything interesting? How was school? What do I need to prep here? Don't need you anymore. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I'll just wait a little bit, see if some people join in before we start. Give it a few minutes. Let me write down quickly what I have to do. Upload. No, remember to customize the email DSL for each client who says yes, and upload to Loom. Do work on okay. Cool. So that's that. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Good. School's kind of yo, I'm from Nigeria. What's your live about, bro? Hey Nova, welcome. We get a lot of people from Nigeria here, surprisingly. Same from India. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of client work today. We signed our first client today. So I figured might as well get started on doing the work. My streams are all about building a business, and I show all of the behind the scenes. Any client that agrees to let me share the work that we do for them, we will show that, which is what we're going to be doing today. Our business model is a digital marketing agency. We run Facebook ads for our clients and build them sales funnels to try and convert. And we do this primarily for service businesses. Although the client we closed is not a service business. It's an exception. Figured the opportunity was there. We made a deal with a revenue share model that I think could work out. So want to do a good job for them. Would be great to get a testimonial and such. Would help us out a little bit. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm also going to show you the email sales letter that I made, which we're going to be sending to anybody who replies yes to our email campaign. Because I'm pitching to show them how they could get more clients. And I made this video so I could send it to them. Good. School's kind of, I'd say it's a little stressful. Turns out I had 3 a.m. homeworks that I just found out ma'am gave us. Got 0 on all 3. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. I remember sometimes when I'd miss homework, I would like do it in school right before the beginning of it. Just to rush it. Yeah. I don't miss those times. God, I remember even when I started college, even when I left college, I would sometimes still have nightmares of being in school. What a traumatic part of your life. How much did you charge for a funnel for my CPA offer? What do you mean for your CPA offer? And by CPA, I hate when people use acronyms. I don't have anything against you, but acronyms can always mean so many different things in so many different industries. To me, CPA means cost per acquisition, but could mean something different to you. So we didn't, for this client, we didn't charge directly. We came to an agreement with a revenue share model that if we get them higher results than they get now, we'll get 20% of sales above that threshold. It's a lot more risk for me, but I wanted to help them out. They seemed very sweet. So I figured that this is some agreement we could make together where we can both benefit. So that's what's going on with that. Oh. You know, while we're waiting, while we're waiting for some more people to come in, maybe I could just play the video sales letter. How long have I been going? It's been almost 10 minutes. You know what? I'll wait the extra 2 minutes, and then I'll play the email video sales letter. All right, let's see how you do today, boss. Yeah, so today we're just gonna be doing, research. I'm going to be doing research on their industry because I don't know too much about it. We're going to look at some example landing pages we could use as inspiration. We will look at some ads we can use as inspiration. Hey, Extra Boy. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Haven't seen you around before, so welcome. Yeah, so we'll mostly do research. It's not going to be like super interesting. We have some interesting conversations. That's kind of what keeps everybody's moods up. The actual work is not too interesting. Like running a business is not a very interesting endeavor. But I'm hoping to be able to share some stuff, some insights while looking at some of the landing pages. Because, God, most people's landing pages are hot garbage. So I could share some insights, maybe help some of you out for your own stuff. And I can answer any questions and stuff people have and whatever else. So that's the plan for today. Oh. Yeah, so tired all of a sudden. I've been sleeping kind of shit. Been having a lot of nightmares. Not sure why. So we're gonna be looking for the industry we're gonna be researching is hospitality amenities. We're gonna be looking. Hey, Giga, and the second part of your name, which I can't say or I'll get banned. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Haven't seen you around before. Welcome. So the industry is hospitality amenities, which I don't know much about. And I'm curious to see what kind of landing pages these people have. Hey, Ans, I do recognize you. I feel like you've been here once before. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Aaron, nice to see you. See you joined on the YouTube today instead of the Twitch. Twitch is kind of like really contrasted compared to YouTube for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's something to do with the HDR, because I have HDR on my monitors. But it's weird because I would think that the footage I see in OBS would be the one that's sent to the servers. So I don't really understand what's going on there. Nice to see you again too. Yeah, you too. Happy to have you. Always nice to see familiar faces around here. You're probably stressing out. You're getting rest properly. I'm trying. I haven't been sleeping well. I try to go to sleep at the same time every day at least and wake up at the same time, but I've been having a little bit of difficulty sleeping. It has been a little bit stressful, but it's all good. We move on. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to research this industry because I don't know anything about it. We were actually thinking of doing like a complete repositioning for their brand. She doesn't want to start with that yet. She said that she'd rather just improve what she has currently, and yeah, I mean, all good. And then we'll see maybe with if we can squeeze out a little bit more profit from what she's already got going on. Maybe we'll have a little bit more of an ad budget to put into the repositioning and make her more of a premium brand so she can bring in better profits. But yeah, it's all good. Oh. Just be careful with your health, bro, because, you know, if you're stressed out, you go bald. Sometimes I wonder if I'm balding, like, is that a receding hairline or is that a matured hairline? Because I feel like it hasn't changed much, but there is quite a gap here, bit of a widow's peak, but it doesn't look like it's receding, so I'm not super sure. Whatever. If I go bald, I go bald. Try changing your diet and consider starting exercise. I do I not look like I exercise? Do I look fat? I feel like I look like, come on, I exercise, look at my arms. You can see the veins on them. I'm pretty fit. And I do eat well. I don't eat junk food or anything. All of the food that we make, all the food we eat is homemade. So I don't think it's that. Like, I take care of myself well. I think it's probably some sort of internal stress. I'm usually pretty chill during the day, but I imagine, you know, there's always some kind of internal conflict going on inside your body, so... if it's a gap, then it's a receding hairline. But if you were to look at pictures of me when I was younger, I've pretty much always had that. Maybe it wasn't this big, but I've pretty much always had that. It's kind of like, you look at somebody like Henry Cavill, for example, obviously not as handsome as that guy, but you look at Henry Cavill, he has a very mature hairline, he has a bit of a widow's peak, but he's clearly not bald. He just had, I think there's just, you can have a mature hairline. How do you make money? You literally just talking with viewers. Well, I'm just talking right now, letting some people come in, you know, so make sure that everybody can see what's going on. We're gonna get started with doing the work for our clients. Don't worry. Someone's a little impatient. Yeah, you look fit, but a bit more effort can do wonders. I mean, I work out pretty hard. Maybe I should do a workout stream. That might be fun. I think that working out is a pretty integral part of having a business. I can probably slide that into one of the streams one day. And I would kill two birds with one stone, have a little bit of extra time to work on things that day. Yeah, I mean, if you want to run a successful business, obviously you don't have to. There's a lot of rich people that are fat. But it goes a long way to take care of your health. I think it's pretty important. I think I would like to show people who may not have a lot of equipment at home what they could do. I do have a bench and I have some dumbbells. But it's not necessary. Like, you could do it with a backpack. If you don't have a bench, you could do it with a couch or a chair. Unless you're literally living on like an empty floor, you don't have a single piece of furniture, that would be rough. But striking the balance is the key, dude. Yes, correct. My balance is work 99% of the time, and then the rest of the 1% of the time work out. Give up, it's not for you. Aw, I'm sorry you feel that way. You know what? There's the third plaque that I'm gonna put on my wall when I make it. First, we got the statement from Heisenberg. He was a total hater when he came in here. He's kind of converted. He comes around sometimes. He's kind of a nice dude. Then I got the first rejection from the email yesterday, and now we got you, Giga. I'll make sure to screenshot it so that I could put it on my wall when I make it. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. There we go. Health, money, and time are very important ingredients. Yes. Don't give up, man. Step every day can take you miles. Yes, I agree. Consistency is key with anything. That's why I'm trying to stream every day. I've been doing this for 15 days straight now. Haven't missed a day. Sometimes I miss the time a little bit, but I haven't missed a day. You don't have the same mindset or plan. Look, hey, look. It's fine. Sometimes people are misguided. Sometimes people are projecting. It's fine. No need to take your anger out on them or defend me or anything. It's fine. It's all good. You know, I'm sure he's got his own problems going on in life. Let's try to help each other out instead. I don't like being hostile. Seems like it's hinting at a receding hairline. It might be. I don't know, but like I said, I've pretty much had that for quite a while. So I'm not sure. But we'll see. It's fine for now. Right now, it just looks like a mature hairline. Doesn't look like balding. I've quite a lot of hair still. Don't have any gaps at the top of my head. I remember I shaved my head fully like a couple of years ago. Looked pretty fine, so... Pretty sure I'm good. Well, for now at least. My father is bald, so maybe I'll end up like him. I would hate to be bald. At least until I could grow a beard. If I could grow a beard, being bald seems fine. But being bald with no beard seems like a recipe for disaster. Especially if you have a shitty head shape. I think my head shape is fine, like I've seen worse. But I'd hate to be bald with no beard because you just kind of look like a mole rat. Like some, look, don't get me wrong. Some people can pull it off. Some can totally do it. Yeah, some people can do it, especially if they have like really strong jaw lines. Some of those guys can make it work. But otherwise, I'd rather just not go bald. No, I just could do unskilled work and make 2,000 a month. Although there's from Ireland, he can't. It's a shame. Look, brother. It's fine. I'm gonna try my best. I hope you try your best in your life too. I really hope that you become more positive in the future and try to be a good force for the planet instead of putting people down. It's a shame that you want to do that, but it's okay. I get it. Like I said, everybody's got their own stuff going on. People don't hate for no reason. Usually it's because they have some kind of conflicts in their own life and they need to take it out on somebody. I get that. That's fine. We move on. I'll keep going, man. Thank you. I will try my best. I will try to keep it up. So I think that now is about a good time to get started. It's smooth, not lagging. Okay, good. Cool. So let's get started then. I'm gonna move to main view. Let me fit this into the corner. Maybe I should be checking on a incognito tab. I'm not sure. Kind of wish I could use my VPN without stuff getting disconnected. That would probably help a lot. Because sometimes sites don't show up unless you're searching with a VPN. But I think Twitch disconnects if I try to switch. Maybe it's because I have the kill switch on. Maybe if I didn't, it'd be fine. But then the stream would probably be bouncing around like servers and stuff because I think I have it on auto. So maybe not a good idea. Anyway, let's just try to do hospitality amenities Dublin. Amenities, maybe supplier. Start taking a look at some landing pages. Okay. This is an e-commerce page. So I don't want to look for e-commerce suppliers. I want to look for people who have landing pages to convert through phone calls. That's a shit headline. Send inquiry chat now. So they just have all of their products listed. That's a lot of products. Bit confusing for anybody that's entering. First client always hardest to land. G, most likely true. It's like an exponential curve. You start the hardest, make the least amount of money, but as you make more, it goes up. Welcome back, newbie. Happy to have you here. If you can show it on screen also with credentials of clients, something like that would be useful. What do you mean specifically? Like showing you what about them? I'm gonna show like I probably won't show the creation of the landing page. I will probably show the completed one because I don't build the landing pages. I usually give them to my girlfriend and I just like edit certain parts that I want to fix. So I won't be able to do that on stream. I can show you on stream though. Besides that, I will show the creation of the ads when we make them. Today we're probably going to dedicate to research. Maybe tomorrow we're going to try to build some ads. I'll see how today goes. So that's that. High quality products for 4- or 5-star hotels. High quality is kind of like a pointless statement. You'd expect them to be high quality. I hate moving headlines. Trusted supplier. There's no call to action. Yeah, horrendous. No call to action. Nothing really. No showcase of what you'd get. So that's not good for inspiration. Let's take a look at some of their other pages. Sometimes they can have like better pages. Okay, here's a little bit of a showcase. Kind of ugly though. I think we could do a much better job than that. In case anybody just came around, what we're doing is we're researching landing pages for hospitality people for our client because they're in the hospitality industry. And we want to see if we can find some good examples to use for inspiration. What I'm actually going to do is create a folder, which is... oops. Landing pages. Ads. Finding summary. Ad analysis. Yeah. Actually, I'll just do this. In pages. What's even the point? There's not enough things here. Why did I create a folder? Just create that and ad analysis. Okay, that's what we're gonna work with. Okay, so this is extremely confusing. No clear headline. Don't know what to look at. Need to register. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. This might be one of those things where I might have to take inspiration from a different industry. That happens sometimes. Because I don't want an e-commerce store. Like, that's not what I'm looking for. That's, yeah, no headline, no benefits, no anything. Wow, these people are not good at this. Like, maybe they could work as like e-commerce stores, but like I really think it'd be better to just sell it as kind of like a premium service, especially because a lot of these are just like generic items, whereas what we're going to be doing is, at least not now, well, we're not going to be doing it now, but later on we're going to be selling premium branded stuff. So it's going to be a little different. They're pretty much all set up as e-commerce. No clear headline, no real benefit, no real reason to pay attention. I'm really worried that this is gonna be rough finding something that's good. Did you study at somewhere? I went to college for 2 years for business management, and I did 2 years with chartered accountants. I also have some work experience working as an accountant and working in audit. Yeah, horrible headline. Welcome to Guest Supplies Ireland. People really love putting their company name in their headline. It's so pointless because when you think about it, if you ever want to buy something, well, maybe it's a little different if you're for the average person. I'd have to say something specific because, you know, if you're buying branded stuff that you're very familiar with, sure, but imagine you're buying something new from a company you've never heard of. Why would you give a shit who the company is? You don't. You want to know what they can do for you. You want to hear some kind of benefit. You want to hear some kind of offer. You know, you want to know what you're getting, not who they are. Nobody gives a shit. Like, yeah, welcome to Guest Supplies Ireland. Like, look, most people when they go on a landing page, when they open your website, they spend about 2 to 3 seconds there. You have 2 to 3 seconds. So I open about us. Welcome to Guest Supplies Ireland. At Guest Supplies, we believe. Okay, I'm gone. Do you see how fast that is? Just to give you an example, let me show you what I do on my website. So you open my, let's do the same test with my website. Get 10 plus ready to buy clients in 30 days guaranteed. 10 plus serious buyers booked or you work for free until you do. Learn how for free. You see how simple that is? It makes so much sense. You immediately know what it's about. You know what you're going to get. My logo isn't taking up, 50% of the screen. It's just clear. I have a crystal clear offer. That's what you need, a crystal clear offer. This is not a crystal clear offer. It's not clear at all. It's not even a crystal. It's more like a rock. There's nothing there. What we offer. Again, we. Me. What we offer. No, what do you get? Not what we offer. What do you get? That's how it needs to be. Toiletries and guest amenities from eco-conscious packaging. Do people give a fuck about eco-conscious packaging? I mean, maybe you could, split test that. I don't know how many people would give a fuck, though. They would give a fuck about custom packaging. Branded packaging. Some people would like that. So you could mention something like that instead. Bedding and slippers, cozy, practical, built for comfort. Again, what do they get out of it? They would get more 5-star reviews from their clients. They would get more clients in general because they have better reviews. They would get more referrals. Give them some kind of benefit, something that they actually can get. Something doesn't have to be necessarily tangible, but it can be some kind of perceived benefit. This cozy, practical, and built for comfort. The reason I'm saying that, this might be a good description, or at least a decent description, if you were buying the slippers for yourself. If you're selling these to business owners, they're not going to be the ones wearing it. So they don't really care about cozy, built for comfort. They care how their customers feel about it. So you should speak to that point instead. Instead of saying cozy, built for comfort, you should say that your customers will love them more and give you more reviews. You know, it doesn't have to be that on the nose, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say and why this is bad. Yeah, same thing again. I think this is the same website we've opened before. Yeah, that's shit. The dreaded page 2 of Google search results. We are closed. Yeah, what an amazing headline. Imagine you want to buy something and your customer comes and they try to buy something from your site and you tell them, no, fuck off, we're closed. Don't want to hear from you. Please place your orders with us by here. Why even mention this? Why even mention this? Like, just again, bear with me. Let me explain it. Why would you ever? This is just turning away your customers. They're not even gonna get to this part. They're not even gonna read it. They're gonna see, dear customers, we're closed. Okay, bye. Close out. You can put this somewhere in the shipping, perhaps, but you don't even have to be this on the nose about it. You could say shipping will take 1 week, and just update your site for that day or that week. Shipping, we will ship from this date. That's it. Like, why do you give a shit about this whole paragraph and explanation and fucking bunch of yapping just to explain the shit? No, just let them make the order. When they're about to check out, say, we will ship from, what does it say? We will ship from the 5th of August. Done. Way higher chance somebody's going to convert like that. This is stupid. It's just bad marketing. Barcode. No headline, no anything, just products. All right. This is rough. This is worse than when we were looking through the landscapers. And literally every single landscaping company was, we are X or welcome to X, which is company name. So we are company name or welcome to company name. We've been in business for 30 years. Buy our shit. Again, name in the headline. Nobody cares. You have your logo, you have your name. Why are you so obsessed with yourself? Why? Why are you so obsessed with yourself? What do you even do? Food service suppliers. Okay, you any pictures, anything I can... You want me to just email? Yes, we're food suppliers. Here's our email. Come on, bruv. You gotta do better than that. What is this? Unique hospitality products limited. Bro. These are the kind of people that I don't know if they paid somebody to do their website. Maybe they paid somebody on Fiverr to do their website and they know nothing about marketing whatsoever. And they have these websites and they probably don't track any conversions from their websites at all. They don't know who's coming from where, and their website is just sitting here doing nothing. How likely is that? If they're getting, look, if they're getting results from this, here's another point. If they're getting results from this, can you imagine how much better result, like how much you can improve that to get way better results? Hideous. Stop it. Come on. That's actually kind of okay. Why repeat it? Hotels and distributors in the country can count on our service. Come on. That's so boring. Facebook page. I think we've seen them. I don't want to look at Facebook pages. Place your order now. Call to action without a reason. Also bad. It's like, look. Do you want to know why putting a call to action before a headline is a bad reason? Imagine I said, go jump off a cliff now. Obviously, unless you're retarded, you're not going to do that. But imagine instead, imagine I preface that by saying, you know, you're going to get I don't know, it's a 1 foot drop and I'm gonna give you $1 million, jump off the cliff now. Well, now you have something to consider. You're like, okay, sounds good. Well, obviously, it sounds too good to be true in real life. You probably wouldn't want to do that. They're probably gonna like trip you and then skin your balls and fucking sell your stem cells or something. So you wouldn't want to do that in real life. But this is why you can't put a call to action first. It makes no sense. You're not giving people a reason to actually hit the button. Why would anybody do it? Always make sure you explain the benefits first. Give people a reason to hit the button. Give me a second here. Horrible. Very bad. Been a long time since I've been on page 3 of Google, not counting doing this research. More than procurement. I can guarantee probably 90% of English speaking people don't even know what that means. We help you thrive. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Global procurement, local expertise. What the fuck are you yapping about? You. Jesus Christ. The design is not horrible though. Design is kind of okay. Maybe we could use something like this. It's not at all like in the same kind of. It's not at all what I had in mind. But we could maybe use some of it. Yeah. Let's save this. Kinda okay design. Maybe some of the elements we could use. Strategic discover Clist hospitality. Oh my god. Why do why do they all do it? Why do they all put their name there? Why are you so obsessed with yourself? Oh, Jesus Christ. No. Fuck off. You're one of those, yeah. What the fuck is... Holy lag. Jesus. Nobody's reading all that with this fucking lag. God damn. I mean, the design is fine, but holy shit. No. Alibaba, no. Again, no headline. Luxury hotel toiletries and where to buy them. Why not make this bigger, put it in the middle of the screen? Don't understand. Yeah. I don't like it. Don't run out of stock this summer. That's shit. Oh, I gotta love it when people still have the WordPress favicon. And when it doesn't even load. That's what happens when you go to page 4. No thanks. Again, me. I hate that. I hate that constantly moving shit. This section is kind of nice. Maybe we could use this for something. Oops. Might be able to use one of the sections of this or something. I'm gonna turn off my AC. It's getting a bit cold in here. This is probably my least favorite thing about marketing, is the research. I feel like most of your job is just research, and it sucks. I don't know why I picked marketing sometimes. I wish I had developed other skills. I wish I was a programmer. That'd make my life so much easier. I could probably come up with a really useful app, but alas. All right. Finally loaded and sucks. Not worth the wait. Extremely laggy again. Is it just like my computer struggling to load it or something, or are they actually laggy? There's even a fucking second scroll bar. Bruv. Come on. That super sucks. It can be okay. Maybe a little overwhelming. Yeah. I think the problem with this side is it's really overwhelming. There's just too much here. The fuck is raison d'etre? I'm too poor for this shit. Yeah, it sucks. Leading manufacturer of guest amenities. Select your location. You really couldn't have implemented some kind of like location tracking to select it automatically? Oh my god. I don't know what I expected. God damn it. That's so much shit. It looks kind of nice though. I do kind of like the design of that. Maybe we could use something like that. What happens when you click on one of them? Yeah, you just get some explanations about it. World leader in sustainable guest amenities. Sure you are. Fucking everybody says that. Everybody says they're the best. They've won all the rewards, all the awards. They're rated number one. People love to say that shit. Rarely ever true. Obviously, you can't all be number one. Yeah, again, no clear, like, this isn't a landing page. Holy shit, okay. You're one of those. Looks nice, but this shit. Whoever pitches these companies, these kind of products, like, I genuinely don't know how they convince them that this is good. Can anybody even make out, like, any of the words here? Why do they do this? Like, yeah, it looks nice, but you're not a graphic designer. That's not what you're selling. Maybe if you were selling graphic design. I don't have any questions to ask. I'll just listen. Yeah, you're welcome to do that. All good. This is probably the last page I'm going to do. We're going to try a different country. End-to-end solutions. Okay. Hospitality. What is a hospitality solution? I know what amenities are. What is a hospitality solution? I hate when people use the word solutions. It almost never means anything. It's like if a restaurant said the solution to hunger. Would you eat there? I don't think I would. Clifford Chance. Yeah, okay, whatever. Don't know what that is. Hospitality products. We take the work out of sourcing products for you. See, that's actually like kind of an okay headline compared to all of the others. Arrange a consultation. You're still not really giving that many benefits. Like why would they pick you? And there's nothing else here. Okay. It sucks. I changed my mind. Ah, fuck me. Look, Maldron Hotels, it starts here. What starts here? What starts here? You gonna send me to the moon? You gonna molest me? You gonna take me to the back alley and put me out of my misery? What starts here? Fuck off. Sustainability, yeah, everybody's favorite thing. Or all right, let's just look at these. I mean, probably could put that in the corner. Don't see why they would do this. Oh my god, Heisenberg is back. Hey Vishy. I know you said you prefer Vish, but how about we make a deal? I'll keep saying Vishy and you can call me Debbie, and I think that's pretty fair. Heisenberg is cool. He's come around. We like him now. It's kind of the opposite of the show. He started bad and then became good later. Okay, this is just a hotel. Jesus Christ. This is evidence that even big companies don't know what they're doing. You see this shit? What the fuck is this? It's horrendous. Anti-Debris is better. Alright, well, fuck you then. You found one that I dislike even more than Debbie. Congratulations. You somehow did it. Let's try a different country. Let's just do like Florida. Not good. Elegancy. That doesn't even like. I think it is a word, but it sounds wrong for some reason. I know elegance, elegancy. Sounds kind of weird. Refreshing guest amenities. Ah, no. Fuck off. Hall of Beauty. Do I like anything here? No. Very confusing. Welcome to yeah, there we go again. Don't like it. Man, it's even tougher to find shit than the landscaping. I said I was going to show that email sales letter as well. I actually forgot about that. What time is it? You know, when we get to an hour, maybe we'll take a little bit of a break and watch that video. Hotel supplies in Illinois. Look, that is the best headline we've had so far. Genuinely. They've actually given some kind of benefit. It's not perfect. There's a lot of improvement you could have here. But just saying what you are and for who is a huge improvement over we are company name or welcome to company name or it starts here. Way better. And you actually give a reason to click shop now. Your one-stop solution for all your hotel product needs. Again, that's not a bad headline. I would put that maybe as a sub-headline here instead. That's not bad. Free shipping, nice clear benefit, easy return. You would kind of expect this already anyway, so kind of pointless. 5K customer, sure. Specializing in hotel bedding, appliances. Still kind of wee. Could be a little bit more of you. Yeah, like do this instead. If you're looking for affordable hotels near me in Illinois, that sounds kind of on the nose. But you could put this at the top here instead. Why choose you? Kind of sounds like AI. I mean, it's the best one we've seen so far. What happens when you click shop now? Kind of ugly here, but this is not horrible. The design is not great, but maybe we could use something here. Maybe so it's not constantly disturbingly off screen. I'll just move it there so when I click it, it opens up in everybody's view. Otherwise, kind of, could be better, but it's the best one we've seen so far. And it's on page 5. Sometimes scrolling down is worth it. Limited time only, 50% off select products. This doesn't really feel like amenities, just from the headline. Like, yeah, essential amenities, sure, but like I haven't even seen the products and you're offering me a discount. Discounts are also kind of a lazy way to sell because it's easy. Not that it's easy, but it's like, well, no, yeah, it's easy. But you also make less. Like you sell more, but you make less and you have more work. So it kind of sucks. Also, this is probably something that exists on this website for all eternity. Just a complete lie. At least if you're gonna lie, there's a little hack you can use. Instead of just saying for a limited time only, what you can say is just make up a reason, give them a reason, because then you can recycle it and you can actually make it seem like there's some kind of legitimate reason that they're on sale. Because this is like, they're just lying. Like it's very obvious. These are just the general prices that they're selling them for. But if you want to make it more legitimate, what you could do is say something like, oh, 50% off for Easter, 50% off for Valentine's Day, 50% off for the fucking spring equinox. Just make up a reason. It doesn't have to be super interesting or, you know, you could just make up, so even just take some kind of like random holiday in the middle of a month and just say we're doing a sale for this for 30 days. Still better than just saying for a limited time only. Being able to explain why is always really, really helpful when it comes to limited time offers. The more you explain in your marketing, usually the better you do. As long as it's like, keep it concise, but as concise as you need it to be to explain everything relevant. I scrolled and saw Giga, yeah, that guy. Looks like a scam website, one of those silly drop shippers. Yeah, it does. It does kind of look like that. You're not wrong. Because there's very few products. Thing is, it's kind of like difficult because of drop shipping nowadays, because having few products doesn't mean you're a scam. It could just mean that you're specializing. But because there's so many drop shippers now, one easy way to tell is if they just have barely any products. Also, again, this is kind of like scammy. If you gave a reason, you said limited time only because of, it was July 29th, summer break. Limited time only for summer break. Something like that. On sale for summer. Just give them a reason. It always helps. Honesty is honestly the best marketing you could have. Just tell the truth. Give a reason. Give everything a reason. That's shit. Oh, we're not on page 5 anymore. I forgot we changed country. My mistake. So many people fuck up their Google ads by allowing them to show up in countries which are showing intent to move. It's always a bad idea. There's this, I mean, it's a setting that people don't really know about unless they run Google ads. If they know about Google ads or if they have a company doing them, because there's this little like secret hidden setting which is enabled by default, which is Google allows the ads to show up to people who are searching for specific countries, which are showing intent to move. I think something like that. I can't remember the specific phrasing, but that's bad. You don't really want to show people this stuff to people who are not living in the country because it's just a waste of budget. Because what would a person from Europe want with supplies in Florida? It's pretty unlikely that they actually want to buy anything. You're better off just selling to the people in Florida or wherever you ship to. That's like in America that you would ship to. I don't think most of these would ship to Europe. I don't think a lot of people want to buy them because of the crazy import taxes. Look at this for a landing page. Lil drugstore registration form. We can't wait. So problem already. Can't wait. High quality products. Yeah, of course. Outstanding service. Sure. Everybody says the same thing. Yeah. No good reason. And holy shit, the size of this fucking form. Nobody is converting from this. Literally no, not a single soul is converting through this website. Elevate your experience. That's AI. 100%. Kind of like the design of this though. That's okay. Kind of like that. That's just a gallery of sorts. Doesn't really look like amenities though. Kind of just looks like they're selling to people. It's not super clear. The design is kind of okay though. We could take some inspiration from it. What a slug. Ah, whatever. Get a fast quote. Really enhance your experience. Again, like, it kind of makes sense from the perspective of like somebody who doesn't really know much about marketing to say stuff like ready to enhance your guest experience, because that's not really what the hotel managers care about. Usually, they don't want to necessarily increase the customer experience, the guest experience. What they want is more money or more people to want to be in their hotel or more reviews. That's what they're actually looking to get. So there might be a way to phrase that to be more of a benefit to the actual hotel managers and owners. I have so much money, I've become so pathetic, crawling my bare knees to the peasants I use, cannot afford one thing, and that is poverty. I'm kind of confused about your statement. I have so much money, I've become pathetic, I can't afford one thing, and that is poverty. Maybe I'm not understanding what you're saying. I mean, I can kind of see that. I think a lot of people who get like, I can't remember who said this, but just because you're rich doesn't mean you're automatically not a loser. There's a lot of losers that are rich, and I'm not trying to attack you personally, because I'm just going off of what you said. Getting rich won't fix your life. If you are boring, if you're uninteresting, if you can't hold a conversation, if you're fat, if you don't take care of your appearance, your life is gonna suck whether you have money or not. If anything, you'll just become degenerate. You're gonna start spending your money on drugs to try and escape your life. You're gonna spend a bunch of money on hookers, on, being around women all the time. You're just gonna become a degenerate. So you really need to, like, I think this is why a lot of those rich kids that are born into rich families are so spoiled and why they act like this. You really don't want to be like that. You know, you gotta and I don't even know what to do in this case, how you could help. Damn, bro, parents want me to sleep early nowadays. Yeah, no problem. See you, bro. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, so I don't even know what to say to these people. I feel like it's good to become an awesome person before you get rich. Because when you get rich, it becomes much harder, surprisingly. Like if you're a loser and you have a lot of money, it's so much harder to not be a loser because you're just gonna use your money to try and like get it over everything, but that's never gonna work. You gotta just work out, you know, you gotta take care of yourself, have good hygiene, have good grooming. And yeah, just try your best not to be a degenerate. Give your money away to people. Giving your money away is one of the best ways to spend money. Just help other people, even if it's for selfish reasons, which is that it makes you feel good. Can't buy morality and character. Yeah. Yeah. You don't automatically become cool just because you have money. But there are ways around it. You just have to have the right kind of people around you. Having a good mentor would help. I mean, I hope you do well in life. It seems that you're at least somewhat self-aware. You're saying that it's pathetic. So use some of that self-awareness and try to fix that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. I'm back. Anybody still here? Hope so. Wasn't going that long. Okay. You know what? This kind of shit, we went through a lot of these sites. Let's take a little bit of a break. Maybe draw something. Let me move this over. Somebody give me something to draw. Or I'm just gonna come up with something. As you can see, I removed the thing that we had up before. After this, we're gonna take a look at the email sales letter. That might help out some people who want to do some email marketing. I'll show you the email sales letter I'm gonna be sending to people in outreach. Okay, nobody's speaking, so I'm gonna draw something. It's a present. I don't know why that came to mind first, but that's what it is. There we go. Okay. So, let's watch the video sales letter. I know some people might be interested in seeing it. Who's given the hearts? I see them flying. Who is it? Can I react to my own thing? I can't. All right. Let's see here. This is so damn laggy. Hold on, give me a sec. is very laggy. Holy shit. Might not be able to watch that. What are you up to, bro? Hey, Stony. Haven't seen you before, I don't believe. So we were just doing some research on our client's industry, and I thought of taking a little bit of a break and showing the email sales letter that I'm going to send as part of my outreach, but it's really laggy. Let me try to open it in my editing software. Maybe it'll be a bit better. I think my computer is just a bit overloaded because I'm recording 2 different formats and I'm streaming in 3 places. So I don't know why the recording software would be any less laggy now that I think about it, but it's worth a shot. Okay, yeah, that's a bad idea. It's already really laggy. I'm gonna close that. Maybe if I upload it. I don't know how good the uploading would be while on stream. Any kind of solution here? Let me try a different player maybe. Yeah, it's just really laggy. Yeah, okay. I can't do it. Maybe if I upload it to like YouTube or something and have it as a private stream, maybe it'd be a little easier to watch. Not sure. I'll try to figure out a different solution. What are you looking to? Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to get a video up, but it's not working. I wanted to show the email sales letter that I made that I'm sending as part of my outreach, but it's just really laggy for some reason. Not sure why. I'll see if maybe I could show it tomorrow. And upload it to like YouTube or something unlisted. Take care, bro. Gotta go now. They come as easily as they go. It's all good. Nice to see you though. Thanks for chiming in. Hope you have a great day. So yeah, maybe I'll show it tomorrow. I'll try to figure out a better solution for that. All right, well, back to the research, I guess. I feel like I just turned off my AC, but it's getting really hot again, so I'm gonna turn it back on. So confusing with this weather. With the AC on, it's cold. With the AC off, it's hot, and I'm sweating. Rough. Actually, I don't need this. Not listening to anything. Okay, well, here we go. Talk, talk, talk. I don't know what that emoji is supposed to mean. Are you just saying that I'm yapping too much? Because I would agree with you. We went through all of these. Okay, now let's take a look at Nigeria, which is where we're actually going to be selling in. See if they have anything good going on. This design is kind of nice. The headline is kind of stinky. I kind of like the design though. Virgin. Yeah, I don't know what's so virgin about it, but I like virgins. Hey Sarthak, what's up? Haven't seen you around. What's your deal? Welcome to the stream. What do you do for a living? Same with you, possible death. What do you do? A software engineer. Cool. What kind of software do you develop? Do you work for a company? Have you built any cool apps? Or programs? Or whatever else? Always wanted to be a programmer. You guys are lucky. Chilling on the sofa while watching you, dude. Are you watching on the TV? I think I remember reading something that a lot of people are watching YouTube on the TV nowadays. Which is interesting. I mean, I kind of do the same. Probably. Yeah. I'd say I probably watch mostly on the TV. This is the perfect kind of stream to just have in the background while you're like cooking or something. Just hear the banter in the background. Kind of sucks for like the research. Yesterday we had a really fun stream. No, dude, on my cell phone. Okay. A lot of people watch on TV nowadays though. Chilling on the couch. I'd love to chill on the couch right now and just talk. That's stinky. Work on some side projects, build some side projects in Mern stack. I don't know anything about programming, so I have no idea what Mern is. What's the best thing that you've built? And I'm running a digital marketing agency and showing everything that's happening behind the scenes. We're working, we signed our first client today, so we're working on doing research on their industry right now. We have yet to make money because we signed on a revenue share model. But it's a start. Could you explain something about you? So what I'm doing is I'm showing all of the behind the scenes stuff of building a business from scratch. We started from day 1. This is day 15. We built a bunch of outreach systems. I have an email campaign that I started yesterday, so that's going. We got our first to know, which is awesome. Guy told me to fuck off. And then I went to cry a little bit in the corner, sucking my thumb, but it's all good. We move. Besides that, I could say what we sell as well. I said we're running a digital marketing agency where we sell Facebook ads and completed sales funnels to landscapers to help them get more clients. We offer 10 or more clients in 30 days, or we'll keep working for free until they do get that. And the way we would do it is build landing pages and thank you pages and email nurture systems and run Facebook ads to bring them to the landing pages. And just generally improve their offer, improve their general marketing efforts, and try to bring them in more clients. And it's a one-time fee, unlike the usual retainer model. You pay once, we set everything up for you. Once it's fully up and working, you get to keep it, and you just keep profiting month by month. It's great. So what's the best thing that you've built? What's the most useful thing? That's interesting. Keep it up. Thank you. I started this because I thought, you know what? I haven't seen it before. You get a bunch of those gurus which yap on about like what they've done and that they're trying to teach you stuff, but it's all like mindset shit disguised as educational content. I was like, you know what? I'm kind of sick of that. Sick of people funneling others into a course. And I thought, you know what if I actually tried to start my own business and I showed everything that I'm doing? Would be cool to immortalize into the YouTube ecosystem. Would be cool for people to watch once we actually succeed. And yeah, so that's why I do that. Built one interview preparation website for my college. I also built one website for a farmer? What would I thought that said framer, like the wireframe software. What would a farmer need a website for? Just curious. Well, like, what do they sell anything on there? What do they do on it? Interview preparation software. You know what? You know what I was actually thinking? I have my own kind of ideas as to the best way to hire people and how to hire employees. And I bought a domain. I think it was called something like employeetester.com. Can't remember exactly what it was. But I had the idea of building like a questionnaire which anybody can send. It'd be completely free. Anybody can just send that to any potential candidates and see if they can complete the quiz. It doesn't have like a lot of complicated questions. It's literally just testing to see how well the person can follow instructions. So it would give you very specific instructions. It would say, you know, select this font size or upload this kind of document with this specific name, submit this form at this specific time on this day. And if they fuck up, they wouldn't be good employees because they can't even follow simple instructions. I had that as an idea. I thought that would be really cool. Selling their products and provide some other services too. Okay. Yeah, pretty standard. Wigmore Wholesale. I thought that said Wig Whore. My bad. Wig Whore. That would be an awesome website for selling wigs. Bread. You and your damn bread. I don't know. Where did the bread thing come from? You still didn't really say it. You said it's a habit, but then you didn't really explain where the habit formed. I just literally just tried to open that page. Another bread. Okay. Got it. Perfectly tailored solutions. Oh, we have another bloke saying solutions. Love that. Memorable experiences. All hospitality establishments. Yeah, design is kind of okay. Maybe we could use this. Let's do one more and then we'll move on to researching ads. It was a long time ago, back when I was in the crypto space. You were in the crypto space? I remember when NFTs became a thing and when I was in college and people were talking about how it's going to be some sort of like big thing. And I remember saying the shit is going to flop in like 2 years. And I was completely right. I had people there and they called me Pan, like Pan the soul, which is bread. I think Pan is just, I think Pan is like literally just means bread in some languages. Hmm. So what is that? Is you saying bread kind of like saying based then? Kinda. Or yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it. You said you write it whenever you don't know how you feel, so how would I know how you feel? So yeah, I go with bread. So okay, yeah. So okay. So it kind of means like based. Okay. Connection is not private. All right, I'll pass. Great site you have here. Bread. Truth. Holy shit, I think this might be even worse than what was there a second ago. It's taking me back. Your shit. Your shit. Your shit, probably. Oh, elevating. I love that word. Early version of MySpace. That other site, yeah. That's good having this here. That's kind of shit. That's shit as well. And that's shit. And that's unnecessary. I hate this. That's kind of okay. That's kind of okay. You know what? I kind of like this design. Okay, this will be the last one we research. Actually, I have one more, which I want to check. Mint go fucking amenities or something. Can't remember what they were called. Hospitality. What were they called? Mint House? Is this it? I don't think so. Can't remember. What was it called? Let me see if I can find it real quick. I do not remember. I don't think I got a message about it. Damn. Okay. You know what? I'll research them afterwards. This will do for now. Let's look at some ads. Give me this. Facebook ads library. Let's look at Ireland first. They have a lot of hotels there. All ads. Hospitality. Wonder if I should look up hospitality amenities specifically. I don't know if they would even sell as hospitality amenities. Not sure. Doesn't seem like they do. They probably advertise specific products. Hey Holly, how are you? Welcome to the stream. What do? You in college? You in school? You at work? How am I gonna research this? Okay, let's go to ChatGPT, see if it could help us out here. New chat. I'm doing market research on the hospitality amenities niche. I want to research ads of competitors for this niche. On Facebook ads library. Could you give me some keywords I could look up to find relevant ads? ChatGPT is awesome. I love AI. AI is great. It's like it helps people who know how to use it, but it's bad for like dumb people. It's great. Toiletries, in-room appliances, mini fridges. Why are you so slow? Holy shit. Got hit with a fucking slowness debuff. Fucking hell, it's so slow. Let's try toiletries. This is not for hotels. This is for people going on vacation. And I'm kind of thinking now, would Facebook ads be the best way to do this, or would Google ads be better? Let's take a look at some Google keywords. Let's see. Google ads. Let me open up my Google Ads account. Mr. Ryan Staten Sellers. Hey, sir, do you have patience to make an app? I don't know how to make apps. I'm not a programmer. So I can't help you there. If you want to run Facebook ads, I'm your guy. If you want to build apps, I'm not your guy. Glide. I have used Glide. I think. Isn't that like easy phone app builder or something like that? Glide is a Glide AI. What was it? Glide apps. Yeah, no code app builder. I have used it before. Use Claude. Yeah, Grok is pretty good for programming nowadays as well. Or are you telling me to use Claude, Vichy? Many others auto do. So you lie, you programmer. I'm not a programmer. Using like a no code builder to build apps does not make one a programmer. It's like cooking a dish following a recipe does not make you a chef. And sucking one dick doesn't make you gay. Sorry, I really wanted to say it. I love that joke. It's great. You guys heard that one? That's a good one. You know how you go like, how does sucking one dick make you gay? Does cooking one meal make you a chef? Sure, Heisenberg. Yeah, you fucking homo. You're bi. You admitted it. That's something you'd probably say. Yeah, and then he goes deletes his message. Of course, fucking Heisenberg activities. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Basically, you're a home cooked programmer. Kinda. Yeah, I guess you can kind of say that. I'm a home cooked programmer. I can use like no code apps, no code tools to build certain apps, and I know a little bit of JSON, and a little bit of HTML, but that's pretty much all I know. I couldn't build shit for anybody else. I wouldn't even try. I'd build stuff for myself because if it breaks, I can fix it. I wouldn't want to give something broken to a client. You got it, man. Yeah. I'm shipping you, Heisenberg. You better stop, Vichy. You have a problem. This is what happens to people's brains. Like, they start oozing out of their fucking ears when they read too much fan fiction. They just start shipping, like, everything together. It's weird. You need to stop. You have a problem. Get help. Okay, where's keyword planner? Tools, probably planning, keyword planner. Discover new keywords. Oh, I'm not gonna leak any important thing in my account, am I, by doing this? I will. Yeah, my account number is there. Don't want to leak that. Can I set up some kind of thing? Which maybe I can make like a new scene or something. What you do in BBG? That's a weird thing to say to a stranger, Mr. Saggy Pants. But what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to decide if Facebook ads or Google ads would work better for hotel amenities, which is the client that we have. Want to check some keywords, want to see if hotel amenities is stuff people frequently look up in Nigeria. We'll see. Except I'm trying to figure out. So, okay. I should probably make a new scene. So, custom. Oop, there I go. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna change this for a second. This is gonna be such a pain because I have to do it for fucking vertical screen as well. So annoying. Maybe I can just zoom in. Let me try just zoom in. So maybe Google better. I need to see. I'm gonna check the keywords and decide based off that. Okay. Here's that. And for you, you're already like a different size. Or actually, no. Ah! What did I do? No, you go back. Maybe I'll just push you down. And then bring you to the top. If I make it full screen, it would be bad for me. Is that cutting it off enough? Uh, no. Needs to be a little bit lower. Bear with me here. You're stuck finding toilet to poop. What are you, 4 years old? Come on, Heisenberg. Okay. How's this? Okay. Looks good. Okay. So here is the keywords thing. And then I'll move this over. Okay. You should be able to see that now. No, not Spain. I want to check Nigeria. I want to check Abuja, Nigeria. Get rid of Spain. Haha, poo poo caca. Yeah, real funny. You guys are great. Hilarious. How many people here are under 4 years old? Because it seems like it's everybody. Okay, hotel amenities. Is that even something people would look up? Hotel supplies. Uh, hotel toiletries. Let's see what else Google, what else GPT said. Mini fridges, coffee makers, kettles, welcome kits, custom branding, hospitality supply. The other stuff is more broad. It's hard to target with that. Get results. Please select an account. Squeeb. I'm gonna take this away for a second. Okay, whatever. Do me dirty like that then. Give me this shit. I'm gonna switch accounts. Tools, planning, keyword planner. Yes, my ads are not running, I know. Hotel amenities, hospitality amenities, hotel supplies, hotel toiletries, hospitality supply. I feel like it'd be kind of hard to target with Google keywords when it comes to hospitality stuff. Do a lot of people look up stuff like hospitality equipment? Nigerians need the paper, not the toilet. I'm not gonna explore that that thought. Not sure what you mean, but I don't think I want to explore that. Yeah, it's pretty low. Yeah, kind of sucks. Let's see here. Hotel amenities, very low searches. High competition as well. Hotel hospitality supply. Pet friendly hotel. Not relevant, not relevant. Searches are just so low. Don't know how well that would work out. Maybe if we added enough keywords, it might be fine. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some thinking. Definitely gonna have to do some thinking. Decide if even Facebook ads are the best way to do this. Let me set this back to its size. Travel size toiletries. But the issue with that is that there's so many regular people that look that up. So we don't want that. We want specifically hotels who are trying to look for hotel supplies. So if we have something that's too generic and for regular people, they're not going to be interested. So I'm not actually sure. I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of research and try to decide what the best way to do it would be. Try to take a closer look at what the competitors do, how they're doing, and work it out based off that. But she said right now that she's not really sure where the customers are coming from. So to have even just adding some kind of system in place to be able to track where people are coming from would be a really good idea. Yeah, bro, it takes time to find proper keywords that have good volume and low cost. Yeah, it really does. Welcome back, Metal Clone. Something I saw you yesterday. You're the guy that has experience in marketing, right? Yeah, so I'm not sure if it would be the best. I think maybe because the competition seems kind of low, maybe the best thing that we could do is just boost up her Google business profile, add some more pictures to her profile, some more services that are more carefully detailed, boost up her profile, try to get her in the top 3 results on Google Maps. Maybe that would be a better bet. The first thing, I think, you know what? The first thing I think we need to do is set systems in place to track where her customers are coming from. I think that's important. Because we need to know what we need to focus on. Where clients, customers are coming from, so we know what works. If I'm not wrong, you're targeting hotels looking for supply. Yeah, I am. My channel said hi. Hello, my channel. Great name. I love how creative everybody's names are. Especially Saggy Pants. Love that name. And yeah, so we got a client today who provides hotel amenities. So we want hotel owners and managers who are looking for hotel supplies. So I don't know if Facebook or Google Ads would be better in this case, but I actually think that the best place to start would probably be to find out where her customers are coming from now. Because if we knew, then we could just double down on what's already working. Put more effort into that. If the ads aren't bringing people in, we could cut the ad budget, put it into something else. Like I said, maybe boost up her Google business profile so it shows up higher, get some natural results, because there's not a lot of competition, so it might be easy to set up a website that can target for keywords. Yeah, not sure. Need to do some research on that. Need to get her some more Google reviews. She doesn't get people to leave her reviews, so I told her to do that. Get client more reviews. Maybe it would be a good idea to boost her Google business profile. GMB sounds good. Even GMB can be sponsored. Yeah. So I think it would be good. I need to see. Thing is, I'm going to have to check that with a VPN. Can't do it on stream because it's going to keep cutting out the stream. I need to use a VPN, put myself in Nigeria, and take a look at how easy it is to find her. If I can find her by just typing in something like hotel amenities, or if it's only by her name. Because if it's hotel amenities, what I might do, because she has like a Shopify site where she sells stuff. I was thinking that we should kind of abandon that, go for a more premium route, and tried to get conversions through either WhatsApp messages or calls. She said that people there don't really use their emails as much, so I don't think forms would be too useful. And I think that that would be a good idea. Have it be service-based instead. We could list some of the products, but have people like call or message to inquire about the products. I think that would be a good idea. Boosting the Google business profile so she shows up higher. Maybe run some Google ads instead of Facebook ads. I'll need to see what the competitors are doing. Try to figure out what would work best. Didn't you say you were gonna message me? Metal Clone? Never ended up doing that. Shame. Yeah, get client more reviews. Maybe a good idea to boost our Google business profile. Just Shopify, we can do a conversion campaign. Thing is, I just don't think that the Shopify store is likely to work out because it's unbranded products, which I thought that instead of selling a bunch of unbranded products as an e-commerce store, we'd be better off running leads campaigns with call to action being to message. Because she said almost all of her she gets no sales from her e-commerce store right now. So trying to fix that and run that instead, I just don't think would be the best use of my time. Because at that point, I would essentially be running an e-commerce store for her from scratch. That would be very difficult to do. If it was already working and we could improve some stuff, it'd be a different story. But this would be starting from scratch. She gets all of her business right now from calls. She makes about 30 sales a month. So I think that maybe Google business profile would be good. Get her more reviews. Build a new website, a new landing page, a proper landing page showcasing the products better. Make it into something more premium and offer branded hospitality supplies. Well, that's more of like a future thing. She wants to improve what's going on now. But that was kind of my long-term thinking idea, is shift her to become a more premium service where she brands the stuff for the hotels so she can charge more and use like premium bottles, because right now they're all generic. But for now, I'm not sure what the best thing to do would be to improve the results she's currently getting, because we don't know where the results are coming from, because the conversions on we don't know how many people are coming from the ads. Like I said, she's getting nothing from the e-commerce. We know that. And the ads linked to her Instagram page, so it's not a great conversion. She'd get a lot of clicks, which is good, meaning there's some kind of interest there, especially because the ad was very clear who it was targeting. Yes, she runs ads already. She runs a week-long campaign. So even just a good adjustment would be to just run continuous campaigns. That alone would probably get her more clients than running like many week-long campaigns. So a better conversion event would be better, because right now what's happening is the conversion event is opening her Instagram, which I don't think is great. Maybe opening Instagram DMs would be a good thing. Maybe WhatsApp messaging would be a good thing to get people in touch instead. The Instagram kind of, maybe Instagram DMs would be a better idea, because then they can kind of see her page if they want to see it. But I still think a landing page would just be better. I like landing pages. What do you think? Hey, what's up? How are you? Hey, stranger. Welcome. Welcome back. I'm pretty good. How about you? WhatsApp and calling, I think, would work. Yeah, I think so too. I think what we should do is set up a new landing page, showcase the products. Not sure if we should show the prices. We can A/B test that. Sell the benefits of what they would get. Have the call to action be WhatsApp messaging. I think that would be the best thing we could do. That would probably get better results. And then boost her Google business profile, and then find out where her customers are coming from, so we can target what's already working. I think that would be good. Are you an overthinker? Yeah, I'd say so, Giga. Are you a hater? Do you have evil in your soul? I think best thing would probably be on. I think the best convert. Ox Malone, welcome. Thank you for the follow. The best conversion event would be for the Facebook ads to bring to landing page which has a WhatsApp messaging CTA. No, don't show price in ads. No, not in ads. I was thinking of maybe showing the price of the products in the landing page because I see a lot of people do that. But I don't think that's a good idea. If we're gonna, especially if we're gonna position for premium stuff later, I think it'd be better to handle that on a sales call. Since she's already getting all her business from calls anyway, so people are already inquiring. Yeah. I could probably help her out with the sales stuff as well. She says she gets a lot of price objections. I could probably help her out, write her some sales scripts, which could help her overcome some of the price objections. How do you get rid of it? Have you ever tried? It disturbs me a lot. Well, I feel like it's something that you really just gotta deal with. I don't think you can stop the overthinking. I think you gotta use it and power through it. You know? Just gotta use it to your advantage. Let your brain overthink. Come up with all of the possible, you know, be like Doctor Strange. Look at all the possible, you know, multiversal shit. Figure out what could possibly happen, then just pick one and run with it. Don't try to stop the overthinking. I don't think you can stop it. Also analyze her current ads. Well, we don't know if it's working. That's the thing. Like I said, she's getting a lot of clicks. So people are showing some form of interest. But the conversion event is her Instagram page. And we also don't know how many of those people who visit the Instagram page are converting. Maybe what we could do is start a new campaign with what I had in mind. And for her current campaign, change the conversion event so we know how many of those clicks are converting. Maybe that's what we could do. What do you think about that? What kind of campaign is she running? I can take a look. Don't remember. Let me see real quick. Your notes are pretty complex for my level, but I got each page simplified through AI. Oh, good. Sorry, yeah, they're like very vague. What do you think of my idea, though? I think that might be a good idea. Fix the conversion event and see if what she's doing right now is working. Idea, maybe run another campaign like what she is already running. Change the conversion event to be something we can track instead of just linking to her Instagram page. On the side, we can run the other campaign, the landing page. Yeah, we definitely need to track these things. And yeah, multiple ad campaign is always a good idea. Yeah, I think so. What I'm thinking is maybe we could run the campaign she's doing right now, but fix the conversion to see if it's actually working. Retargeting campaign for people who clicked would be a good idea as well. Might be able to take some of her audiences that already exist when running the landing page campaign to try and get some of them to convert. Lots of stuff that we can do. I think that'd be a good idea to do though. Run two campaigns, one which goes to the landing page and try to convert people that way, and the other one to try and figure out if what she's currently doing is actually working or not. We want to find out if what she's currently doing is working. If it is, we can double down on it. If not, we can abandon and save the budget. I think she's just running a clicks campaign, but I'll let you know in a second. Yeah, it's a link click. She's running clicks. And how many clicks is she getting? She is getting the best campaign that she has got 346 clicks at 60 Naira cost per click, which is good, I think. For the amount that she's spending is decent. It's hard with the conversion rate because we're working in Naira, so it's a bit confusing for me, but what's the click-through? Click-through rate is almost 3%. Cost per click is 60 Naira. Could probably check like the percentage that she's spending. Would probably be helpful. Now I need to work more in percentages than the flat values just because I don't understand the currency. But it seems okay. Seems like this campaign is getting clicks, and the ad is very clear with who it's targeting, that it's targeting amenities. So, I think we could work with that. That's why more clicks. What are you referring to? What's for the agenda? What's the agenda today? So we're trying to look up competitor ads for our first client, which is a hospitality amenity supplier. Try to improve what she's currently doing. Somebody sending me a message, I see. Ah, Metal Clone. Hey, bro. So yeah, some stuff we could totally do here. Now I need to figure out how I look up the ads. So that's enough notes. That's enough on the landing pages. We have enough inspiration there. So I can close that. Now we need to figure out how to look up these key words in Meta ads library to make sure we see competitors' ads. I didn't see you, dude. I was just here to say hi. I got a lot of work today. Yeah, all good. Nice for you to drop by. See you tomorrow, maybe. Hope you have a great day, brother. Oh. Oh, man. Now, what do we look up? Hotel toiletries is not giving me any good results. This is why I wanted to deal with service industries. I feel like product industries are just so much more complicated, especially like B2B product businesses just seem so hard compared to like B2C service businesses, which is what I want to do. How's our campaign doing? Let me take a look at that real quick. No positive replies yet because I have notifications set. I should get an email if we get a positive reply. Maybe we got another person telling us to fuck off. That would be great. Can't believe it's been almost 2 hours already. I'm thinking maybe we should do a workout stream. That'd be kind of fun. Could all work out together, motivate a bunch of people, you know? It's more fun working out with a friend. Let's see our campaign. Maybe it already sent all the emails today. You know, SEMrush, I don't. Yeah, I think it sent all the emails it did today and we got no more replies. All right. Do you have any ideas for what I could look up in meta ads library to try and find competitor ads? It's such an annoying thing because there's so many like hotel suppliers that people just generally look up. They'll help you in keyword research. All right. AI marketing platform. Uh, advertising. Ah, cool. Yeah, maybe this could help. Is this primarily for Google keywords? What's the pricing? 140 bucks a month. That's a lot for me right now. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I'm running out of money. Try the free version. Yeah, I'll take a look at the free version. All right, well, I'll bookmark this. Okay, well, hotel toiletries is not working. Let's try hotel supplies. I guess I could show this. Holy shit, that's the most views I've had on a stream. 400. Damn. Nice. Yesterday was such a fun stream. That was the best one before today. But it was so much fun. I had a great time yesterday just chatting to everybody. This just isn't relevant. It's not relevant. This has nothing to do with hotel supplies at all. What is happening? It's a bunch of AI garbage. Why? Alright, well, hotel supplies is not good. Let's try that. It's just too broad. Hospitality has so many fucking meanings. Oh. Maybe I'd be better off looking up specific companies and trying to see if they advertise. And then maybe extract some keywords from their ads. Maybe that would be a good idea. Because that's definitely not working. Yeah, I'm doing research. Are you having better luck than me? I feel like this is kind of tough to research. I think my idea, I think I have the right idea. I think what I need to do is find specific companies and try to see if they advertise and then see if maybe I could pick up some keywords from that. So let's take a look in maybe in Nigeria specifically. Area hotel supplies. They're advertising on Google. Could see maybe if they're advertising on Meta as well. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, I think so. I think I'll have better luck doing that. Be great to find some competitors anyway. I could make note of them. Um, Preferably, I would find their Facebook pages. That'd be easier. All right. Well, that's not working. Actually, I don't want to upload my Instagram in case. Let me just make sure it's fine. Okay, it's okay. About transparency. No, they're not running ads. They're running Google ads. No, they're not running Google ads. Maybe they are. I didn't check. Okay. Well, they're not running ads anyway. Hotel place. That doesn't look like the right place. We could probably also just tidy up her business profile, her Instagram page as well. That might be a good idea. That's another hospitality place. No ads. It's not relevant. Um, I guess I might as well check if these people are advertising on Google, but I don't know their actual website. WhatsApp message or WA message. Is that WhatsApp message? Yeah. Oh, is that their site? No, it's just WhatsApp. Hey, my name is Mike. Hmm? Mike, what now? Are you the same person who came in trying to get me with that? Or are you new? Because this isn't the first time. I haven't fallen for it yet. You almost got me with that one. For a second, I was like, why is this dude telling me his full name? And I had to think about it a little bit, and you still didn't get me. It was closer than the first time, I will admit. But not quite. Yes, okay, well, fuck off. Is that what she's got as well? The messaging thing? Yeah, is it? She does have a landing page, but it's not very good. Don't want to offend her, but we can definitely improve this. I don't even know what that name is supposed to be, Metal Clone. What, like, I can't... What is the pun? Or is it just like an actual name? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't hear it in my head. It's from Friends. Alright. Well, Mr. Oxmall, maybe you'll get me another time. Keep trying. Maybe she is getting some sales from this because of the way that the links are set up. But I still think it'd be a better conversion to just... Because she's not tracking the conversion to that is the problem. Going just straight to the landing page would be better. So no matter ads library for hotel supplies all over ads library. I can't find it. I just can't find it. Doesn't look like I can find something about it. That's a group. This is just an actual hotel. Hmm. We might just have to go off the dome. Just try to come up with some ads. Well, first we need to take a look at what she's already doing and see if it's converting. If it's converting already, we're just gonna... Like, we'll have a place to start. So I think maybe that's what we're gonna do. Start with this. I don't need to... Yeah. We'll do that. So probably gonna finish up with the research for now. Got a little bit of research done. Okay, so at least I have a somewhat of an idea as to what to do next. Probably do some of it off camera. Yeah. Need to check if what she's doing is working. Change the conversion event to bring it to the... You know what I can do actually directly? I can... Because she has a landing page. It's not a great landing page. But maybe what I could do... I don't know how far it can track. Maybe I'd be able to get it to track the link clicks from the Instagram. I'm not sure. I need to mess around with the account and see a little bit about what kind of conversion event I can set up that wouldn't change much about what's currently happening. That way we'd be able to see how well it's actually going. If it's working well, we will just double down on the ads and do some A/B testing with the ads and try to improve them that way. It would at least give us a starting point, which would be great. Get her some kind of sales script to help with some objections, like price objections. That'll help. If the ads are working, improving the landing page, that would help. Removing the second link, because right now she's got 2 links in the Instagram. So having only one would probably be better. And go from there. I'll come up with some kind of marketing plan. And maybe we'll discuss it tomorrow. Yeah, the CPM will be a little different, but it shouldn't change too much because in general it seems like the CPM is fairly small in Nigeria. Well, maybe not for them, but it's not like it's going to be a drastic increase for her. I don't think it would be. I still think we need to do it. We need to take a look at if it's working, even at the cost of a little budget, because it could save budget in the end. So, you know, we got to make some kind of move. Doing just clicks is not gonna work too well. We can't test anything from that. So, need to find out that. So yeah. That's about it, I guess. I'll prepare that video as well. Make sure I can play that tomorrow. Exactly, only clicks is not good. Yeah. Completely agree with you there. So I think the plan will be to change the conversion event, run the same kind of campaign, try to figure out if those ads are working. If the ads are working, great. We'll start testing them and doubling down on them. If they're not working, we're going to have to come up with something else. Another thing, if they're working, we could fix up the landing page and get some more conversions that way. So yeah. I think that's our first course of action. And then besides that, try to figure out how we can track where all the customers are coming from. Because she claims that some people are coming from Google, but that she doesn't have any evidence. So we should do that too. So yeah, we'll take a look. Not sure how much of that I'm gonna do on stream, because I'm probably gonna have to focus for some of it. I'll at least have to come up with like the marketing plan off stream. Don't know how much time I'm gonna have today and tomorrow morning to do that, but I'll try. Get it ready for tomorrow's stream. We could do multiple types of campaigns if the budget fits. So the budget is 30k Naira, which right now on a typical campaign, she seems to be spending about 20 something thousand. So we don't have too much budget to work with. It's fairly small. I also checked like their average CPM and what the recommendations would be for how much we should spend to get some good testing in. And they were saying something like 50, 60,000. So we got a little bit of a small budget. We're going to have to test small. It's going to take us a little longer. That's why I want to make sure we focus on the thing that will make the biggest impact. And the thing that'll make the biggest impact is figuring out where her customers are coming from. That's the best thing we could do right now. Because then if we know where they're coming from, we'll just double down on what's working. Because it is working. She's getting 30 sales a month. They're coming from somewhere. Once we find out where they're coming from, we're going to figure out how we can do more of that. So that's the goal. That's the idea. I think that's a good plan. Anyway, anybody have any questions, any remarks, anything anybody wants to say? Does anybody want to join the Discord? We have a few people there, a few friends. It's nice to build a community of like-minded individuals. So if anybody wants to join, it would be cool. Let me just make another note real quick. Yeah. All right, cool. Maybe we'll draw something else. Anybody want to give me an idea of something to draw before I leave? If not, I'll try to come up with something. What could I draw? I don't know. Yeah, multiple campaigns won't be possible. Yeah. We'll run one campaign and we'll try to figure out what's currently working. That's the plan. Data is the best thing you could have about marketing. We need to get the data. We have no useful data. That's what we need. Hey, you still haven't told me your name, so I'm just gonna keep calling you, Welcome to the stream. We're actually finishing up now. Unless anybody has anything they want to talk about. We could talk about that. Maybe we could do like a little lesson on the whiteboard or something. I could spin the camera. But otherwise, we're going to be finishing up here. Gordon! Okay, I'll try to remember that. You're the guy that asked me for 10 bucks, aren't you? The one that I said that you should screenshot. And that I'll give it to you when I close my first client. Your name is Roshan. Okay, nice. Gordon and Roshan. Hope I'm saying that right. Got your client? Yes, we have closed our first client today on a revenue share model. We have not been paid yet. So this doesn't count. When I close my first actual like upfront paying client, I'll give you your 10 bucks. Hope we're going to start getting some replies from our emails as they're going up. It's awesome, bro. Happy for you. Thank you. Yeah, it's good. It's a good start. Unfortunately, it's in a very difficult industry, which sucks. You draw like sketching. I mean, I don't draw. I just draw on the whiteboard sometimes. We had Heisenberg on there. We had a bank. Anything you could teach me about ad generating? That's a very vague question. Ads for what? What kind of ads? What are you selling? Is it the copy you need help with? Is it the creative, like the visuals of the ad? What specifically? If you give me enough information, I'll try to help you. Oh. Do check the tool, bro, for Google Ads. I think Google Ads are more costly. This is true. Especially because it's such a low amount of searches. I genuinely think because she's got such low competition, I don't know if she really needs Google Ads. I think she could do really well with a little bit of SEO and a little bit of Google Business Profile optimization. I think she could do really well with that. Just in general, how would you go about it? Well, from start to finish, I could be here for hours explaining the process. It's not that easy. Yeah, that's why I'm asking if you have anything specific, because I don't really know where to even start. There's so much that goes into it. You need to have a good headline, you need to have a good sub-headline, you need to be able to explain the benefits, discourage other options, have a nice creative that catches attention, call out your audience, have a guarantee, have a unique selling point, have a good, strong call to action. So much stuff you need. It's like you know, if I could explain the entire process of what you need to run an ad in 10 minutes, then I wouldn't have a career. I wouldn't have a business. I spent a long time studying this stuff. I'm still learning to this day. Marketing is the kind of thing that like you kind of spend your whole life learning it. A lot of it is about creativity. So short in the vertical thing when I lay down like that. Do you do graphic designing? Like, are you good with creatives? I'm not really that good. I prefer video ads and they tend to convert a little better anyway. I can get decent designs though. Like I made some nice brochures for a company. I could show you those if you want. I think I did a pretty good job. But I'm definitely not a graphic designer by any means. But I do it myself. Let me show you what I did previously. Where do I even have them? They're not here. They're here, here, here. Photoshop projects, filtration system. Yeah. There we go. I'll show you this. Let me fit this. There. So that's the one side of the brochure. And this is the other side. This is the inside. So it kind of goes like this on the right panel is page 1. Then this is page 2, 3, and 4. And then this is page 5 and 6. And this is the back. So this is the back, this is the front. That's really good. I think I did a pretty good job. I think it looks really nice. It took me a while to get to this point though. I made this entirely in Photoshop. I think I did a good job. Even image ads sometimes perform better than video if the message is clear. Yeah, it definitely can. I mean, again, like that's why testing is so important. Ideally, you want to have a bit of everything. You want to have image ads, video ads, and carousels. Do all of them. See which one works best. There's different ones convert different people. Yeah, I think it's quite pretty. I like it. Copy is pretty good. These are a bit shit. The testimonials, because I was kind of tired of working on it. I did this for a friend of mine. And they were very demanding with what they wanted, and I just kind of wanted to move on and focus on my business. But it's fine. Yeah. This is also old. We changed these to be QR codes so we could track different headlines. So yeah, it was QR codes and we connected them to, we printed off like 1,000 of these and we used different headlines. And we use the QR code to track which ones get the most visits. Anyway. Exactly. Yes. Testing is the most important. Testing and data. Most important thing about marketing. No data, no testing equals no bueno. You need the testing. Testing and data. Everything else is pointless. If you got no data, your ads are going to be stinky garbage. Gordon, I see. Yes. So if I were to tell you what's the most important thing about running ads, it's data, tracking, testing. Those are the most important things. But I'm so happy you found the first client. I'm struggling a lot to close my first client. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of surprising, came out of nowhere. It was actually somebody from the stream, somebody that watched. And like I said, I agreed on a revenue share model. So it's like, it's quite risky for me still. We agreed that if I can get them better results than they're getting now, that I will get 20% of revenue above a certain threshold. So I have the potential to make money, but it's quite risky. I'll see how the email campaigns go. I hope they go well. We only have one reply so far out of 18 emails over the last 2 days, which is not great. Maybe it's going to improve though. It's only been 2 days. A lot of people need follow-ups and such, you know? So we'll see. Well, like Hormozy said, you know, I don't know how much you watch Alex Hormozy. I really like his stuff. You got to do either 100 minutes of content, $100 of ads, or 100 outreaches a day. So I'm doing like 200 minutes of content because I'm streaming. I'm not doing ads, but I will work up to doing 100 outreaches a day. That's the goal. So we'll be doing 2 of those, which will be awesome. That should go well. No, they're not converting from email yet. We're sending our campaigns. We're warming up the campaign slowly. So I'm only sending, I think it sent like 4 or 5 messages the first day, then like 10 and 15, 20 probably. We're going to work our way up to 100. Once we're sending 100 messages a day, I think we're going to be getting a lot more data in. I made the email sales letter that we're going to be sending for anybody who says yes. I wanted to show that, but it's really laggy for some reason. I'll see if I could upload it to YouTube or something and showcase it tomorrow. How'd you get the emails of those higher ups in companies and stuff? So I created an automation that scrapes profiles from LinkedIn and Google Maps. Right now I'm using the one from Google Maps. It scrapes the leads from Google Maps. It puts them into a software called Any Mail Finder, which for $50 helps you look up 500 emails from domains of CEOs. So I did that. Then I used the ChatGPT module to personalize the emails, and then I'm doing an A/B test for my first email between one that is personalized and one that is not. So that's how I'm doing that. But to answer directly, it's Any Mail Finder. You can use it manually if you like, but I set it up in an automation. Oh, I thought you converted from email. Oh, I already said that. Damn, that's smart. I mean, yeah, I think it's good. Saves me a lot of work. Doing it manually fucking blows. With this system, I'll be able to send 100 or more messages a day, which is going to be awesome. Are you going to cold call people on stream? Would be great to grow your channel as well. Maybe. I don't think I will because of privacy concerns, though. That's my biggest issue. Like, if I call up businesses and they say who they are, it would be tough. It's also way harder to get the phone numbers of people rather than their emails. And because otherwise you have to call the administration, which you don't know if the business owner is going to pick up or not, and getting through gatekeepers is a whole other hassle. So I don't know. I don't think I will because of the privacy issues. I'd like to do it, but there's just always the risk of, you know, exposing some kind of company. I think that would be bad. The only way I think it might be okay is if the information is publicly available. I also don't know if my country is a place which has what was it? Single party consent laws. It would be good, but I just don't think it would work. But I was thinking, I don't know if you were here for that or not, but I was thinking of doing inbound sales calls. Not live, but I was thinking of asking people if I can record for training purposes, and for anybody who says yes, I would save it and cut out all of the sensitive information, put on a voice changer, and then analyze it on stream. I think that could be fun. So I could analyze, you know, where I fucked up, what I did wrong. Because a lot of the examples you see online are of like the easiest clients ever. The people are kind, they're nice, they don't ask you a lot of questions. So it's like it's kind of easy. But we're probably going to come across a lot of people who are very hostile, very aggressive, ask a lot of questions, very rapid fire sort of style. So I think it'd be good to analyze stuff like that. Probably going to make a lot of mistakes, but it'd be fun. I don't have any experience in sales, so I just know stuff, but I don't have any actual experience. So probably gonna make a lot of mistakes. I'm gonna turn off my AC now. Getting cold again. Can't just have a balance. That was a weird noise that made. Oh man. Oh, it feels good to stretch. You ending the stream? Yeah, probably will. Nobody else really around here. Nobody has any questions. Don't have anything left to do. Being kind of tired. Yesterday really took it out of me. I streamed for fucking 4 hours yesterday. Voice is still recovering from that. Oh yeah, I've done a lot of cold calls. Even I'm not good with sales, you get a lot of rejection. Yeah, rejection is rough. I really hate getting rejected. Like, I know it's just, you gotta do it. Even if you're the best salesman in the world, a bunch of people are still gonna tell you to fuck off. But it's always hard. You know, it doesn't get easier. Especially when you're trying to be a genuine person. You know, you're trying to actually help people. You're not saying it for selfish reasons. It's tough. It's a shame because the reason it's so hard is because of all the scammers. If it wasn't for the scammers, people would be more open to trusting the people on the other side of the phone. So fuck all the scammers, it's their goddamn fault. What time is it now? Where I live, it's 5:30 p.m. Or what's your name? I forgot where you're from. Debris. Or you can call me Dev. That nickname is kind of stuck with me. And I'm originally from Lithuania, but I live in Spain now, and I lived most of my life in Ireland. Being genuine and still getting rejected is the worst. Yeah, I agree. It's all the damn scammers' fault. If they didn't exist, this wouldn't happen. I don't know if you were here. Besides that, this guy asked me to do modeling for his clothing brand the other day. So he might reach out to me for that. That should be kind of fun. Maybe I'll post the pictures on my social media. Drink what? Stout? What is that? Or is it, did you just misspell something? How old are you, Gordon? And how old are you, Metal Clone? I think Metal Clone, I think you told me. What did you say your name was? Starts with an R. I'm gonna start forgetting people. Roshan, maybe? That's what you said? Roshan, okay. What do you mean by drink? I drink a lot of water. If you mean alcohol, I don't drink alcohol at all. I don't like alcohol. I really value my brain cells. Don't want to lose any of them. They're already going away. I'm your age, man. You know how old I am? I can't remember if I told you. I think I did, yeah. Okay, cool. Alcohol in Ireland. Well, I don't live there anymore. Irish people are alcoholics, though. Yeah. You're 25. Okay, cool. Nice. I don't think you have told me, Roshan. But yeah, Irish people are alcoholics. Can't do anything. You can't have a social life unless you drink. It's really, like, kind of pathetic, honestly. I mean, I'm to say, Lithuanians are even worse. I'm pretty sure Lithuania is one of the most alcoholic-filled country in the world. I think Korea is the worst. Well, there's a stereotype that most people drink a lot over there. Well, the stereotype is true. You know, most stereotypes are based in reality. They don't come from nowhere. They try to make it seem like stereotypes come out of thin air, but people don't just make shit up usually. Usually it has some kind of origin point. It can be exaggerated at times, but no, they are definitely alcoholics over there. You need to drink to have a social life. That's why I didn't have one. I didn't have a social life in Ireland. All anybody ever wanted to do is go watch sports or go drink. And I didn't like any of that. I liked to do things, not to participate in other people's things. Instead of watching sports, I'd rather play sports. Instead of, drinking alcohol, I don't know what the opposite of that would be. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I didn't drink alcohol, didn't like it. How old are you, bro? I'm 23. What I found out that then I found out that your IQ declines as you reach your 20s, so with alcohol consumption, it'll mess up the brain. Yeah, the more you drink, the more your brain deteriorates. As soon as I became more aware of that, when I was like 18, 19, I started to become aware of that. And I just stopped drinking. I occasionally drink like 50 milliliters of wine like once a year, just for the taste of it, because I think wine tastes nice. But other than that, no, I don't touch the stuff. I'm pretty sure Magnus is Swedish. Could be wrong. Norway, yeah, Norway. No, he's Norwegian. That's good, bro. Yeah, it's good. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I've never smoked. I don't take drugs. I eat healthy. I work out. I got all my shit together. And honestly, I like it this way. I feel kind of bad for the people who don't know what it's like, because they always say that, oh, you're boring, or you're wasting your life. But I think that people are wasting their life when they do all of these things. They don't realize just how fucking good you feel when you live like a healthy lifestyle. It trumps the alternative by a huge mile. It's so much better to just be healthy than to do all that degenerate shit. They don't even know what they're missing. Sober life is best, no doubt. Yeah, for sure. Anybody who says otherwise is just like coping. They can't have a good life without the alcohol. I'm pretty sure that they don't realize that they're the problem. If you need alcohol or drugs to live a good life, you don't think that's like a you issue and not a me issue? I have plenty of fun without that shit. Is Lithuania Scandinavian? No, but I think it's kind of similar. We had some Scandinavian trades in our history. We are also blonde with blue eyes over there. But it's not a Scandinavian country. It's a Baltic state. The Baltic countries in some ways have some similarities to the Scandinavian countries, but we are different. I like Irish whiskey occasionally. I liked whiskey for a bit, but yeah, like I said, I just gave up alcohol when I was like 19. Now I just have wine sometimes, but rarely, like literally once a year, and not even a glass. I agree. I also do a lot of sports like karate and chess. Stopped smoking since I was in 12th grade, and I've been living healthy since. Yeah, it's great. You know, I'm really happy for you that you stopped smoking when you were still young. I mean, obviously, it would have been better if you didn't start when you were young, but it gets harder and harder to quit the longer you do it. So it's great to hear. I'm happy for you. I'm glad that I'm finding people that are kind of like me. I guess it's like they say, you attract people like you know? By the way, you can't see that. Hold on. See this guy over here? He's wearing a dunce cap. It says dunce. You can't really see it very well though. He's a cool guy. His name is Jeremy. He's sitting in a big present. Nobody knows what's in it except God. I was never addicted. I don't know how people become addicted to stuff. I mean, it's literally like chemical changes in your brain. They do it and it gives them so much relief that they can't live without it. So a lot of people say, for example, you can't be addicted to weed, but then, and they're like, oh, I can stop anytime, but then they don't stop ever. It's not, I'm pretty sure weed is less physically addictive, but because they just love being on it so much and their life feels bland and boring without it, that they develop like a mental addiction to it. They can't stop because it feels good. Even I'm happy to meet you, bro. Hope our friendship grows more and we collab professionally and grow. Yeah, could be fun. It's nice meeting these kinds of people. You know, I'd love to build a community. Like I said, if anybody wants to join the Discord, trying to build a community of like-minded individuals there, think it could be a lot of fun. There's some people there already, but the more people are there, the more fun it's going to be. But yeah, I also personally don't know how people get addicted to stuff. It's kind of funny how, you know, I never thought about this. It's kind of funny how much you miss out on when you watch the vertical stream instead of the horizontal stream. Like the horizontal stream sees me flicking this thing around. The vertical stream does not. Like I'm like at this thing that I'm doing to like, because it's fun. And maybe it's kind of like keeping attention. I don't know. I like to fidget with shit. I find it fun. It's just the wrist rest of my keyboard. It's magnetic, so it detaches really easily. I like to just spin it around a bit. It's fun. I've dropped it a few times. Not many times, but I've dropped it a few times. Can't believe the stream has gotten almost 500 views. Feels like there's so much less activity than there was yesterday, and we had way less yesterday. Have you tried drop shipping? I haven't tried it myself, no. I thought about it at one point, but it just didn't seem like a model I wanted to do. Drop shipping is tough, especially nowadays with all the tariffs. There's like a 200% import tax for goods being sent to America or something from China. Even tougher than it used to be. I mean, it's like any other business model. You got to stick with it. And if you're going to do drop shipping, you should really do branded drop shipping if you want to stand out. Besides that, just be consistent. Like with any business type, consistency is key. You play video games? I really love video games, but nowadays in my life, I don't have any time. Unfortunately. Really love video games, never get to play them. Never have really, never had a lot of time in my life to play them. I really love them. I'm especially waiting for Hollow Knight Silksong to come out. Hollow Knight is my favorite game of all time. I was actually thinking, if we get enough money that I'm not going to go homeless by the time Silksong comes out, maybe I will play Silksong on the channel as like an extra stream. I think that could be kind of fun. Maybe some people would want to watch that. But I'll think about it. Not sure. We might not even get any money by then, so. Do what kind of drop shipping? Branded drop shipping. So it's where you get a supplier to either apply your own personal branding to the product, or you buy them, have them shipped to your house, and you do the branding yourself. This is my gaming channel. You do gaming? What do you play? Let me check you out. 1,000 subscribers, nice. Where did those come from? I remember I had a video that got like 40k views or something when I was like 16. Yeah, you also have one at 46. That's probably where most of the subs came from, didn't they? Your thumbnails could use some work. Putting your face on them would really help sell you. Oh, look at that. Giga commented on my YouTube video saying you suck. Why is he such a hater? He's such a hater, but then he stayed on the stream for ages anyway. Yeah, that video in shorts. All right, nice, nice. Good for you. Don't be so pessimistic, bro. You'll get there. I hope I get there. I'm just talking more so in terms of like speed, because that game is going to come out pretty soon, probably. I think it'd be really fun to play something. I definitely have the right kind of personality to pull off like gaming streams. I think they would be fun. But it would probably be an extra stream from this, because I want to continue this until, at the very least, I reach my goal. And then maybe I'll do something else. We'll see. It's kind of sad that to be successful nowadays on something like YouTube or Twitch, you really need to pick like a specific niche. Like, I like business stuff. I find it interesting to talk about. But I don't want to be known my whole life for just business stuff. I'd really love to have an audience which just likes me for me and wants to hear my opinions and just watch me because of who I am, not because of what I do. Like, there's a few of like the older school YouTubers who can pull that off, like Moist Critical. Really like him. I think he has like the perfect kind of setup. People just find him funny. He can do anything, people will watch. That's kind of what I would want. Because I don't like being stuck with one particular thing, because I'm not the kind of guy that wants to stick with one thing and get really good at one thing. I am a generalist. I like doing many things. I like being good at many things, not being amazing at any one thing. So I really hope I get to do that at some point in the future. That's like a goal of mine, to be able to just do anything I want. Sometimes I wonder if maybe I just did gaming streams or some kind of like, come up with some kind of unique selling point for my streams. I could just do that instead, but I really don't have time to wait around. I've put so much time into this business and getting everything set up, and I just don't have a lot of time left. So I feel like if I don't do this, I just don't have time to do anything else and to make anything else work. So I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to do this and kind of piggyback off it later. Because I'd really love to be just like a streamer. I really like it. I like the community aspect. I like talking to people, meeting a lot of people. It just seems fun. I really like that. You get so many opinions. You get to learn so much because everybody has different perspectives on everything. And I like to be challenged. I like my views to be challenged. I like learning new things. Like I said, I'm like a generalist. So I just love that kind of stuff. Really hope I get to do it in the future, like full time. Wonder when dinner's gonna be ready. I'm getting hot again already. This fucking room. I turn on the AC for 10 minutes. It's cold. I turn it off 10 minutes later. It's roasting hot in here. How's my post? How are my posts doing? Social media. Not amazing. Sometimes they do good, sometimes they don't. What can you do? Just gotta keep going. Like everything in life. I genuinely don't know why some of the shorts that I make don't go like past 1,000 views. Because I get such good like metrics. I'm struggling a lot with the hook rate. The highest swipe rate I get is like 60%. So 60% of people stay on the video. But my watch time is always great. It's always like 80 to 120%. So I genuinely don't know. I haven't had like any significant video go over 1,000, I think. Shorts. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. Probably need a better hook rate, but it's tough. Like, yeah, making business like interesting in the first second when nobody knows who you are is hard. Anyway, I think I'm probably gonna cut it off here. Getting kind of tired. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Happy to have you all here. Had a nice stream today. Did a little bit of work on our client. Did some research. Got some ideas. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. CEST. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Okay, bro, bye. See you next time. Yeah, maybe see you tomorrow if you'll have some time. Hope you have a great day. Hope you all have a great day. And hope you all achieve your dreams. Hope everything goes well. Hope you're enjoying your life. Hope you're healthy and happy. And I bid you farewell.